Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Willinat 003. Welcome to today's live stream. I know I haven't been live in a little while, but I have my reasons for that. Now you might be wondering why are you seeing my screen in the window? It's because today we're gonna be playing a computer game. Oh yeah, I've never done this before, especially not the Roblox and the FNAF 4. But we're not playing just any computer game. We're playing a specially requested game by someone who's probably not even going to be here today, NT Beta. Or otherwise known as Next to Nothing. And yes, that game is, as the title suggests, Doki Doki Literature Club. Where is it? Okay, I gotta find it real quick. I have never actually played the game, so I know it's somewhere in my files. Okay, well, here we go. I guess it's got to copy a few files. So we'll be going live momentarily. Oh, NT Beta is here. Let's go. Okay, we gotta get this. We gotta get the files ready to go. So we'll be starting momentarily. Yeah, don't worry. We'll be go. Best Willinat 003 stream. Well, if you say so. I'm pretty sure other people would have different opinions, but we're only getting started. As soon as the dang files finish, or maybe I'll get to a copyright report, not copyright. Maybe I'll get to a community guidelines strike for clickbait because I'm not playing the game at this very moment in time. I'm trying to download it. I swear, if somebody reports me and this gets taken down, I'm gonna be mad. We're doing what the stream says. We just gotta get it set up. Best stream so far. Well, there's two people who say it. I mean, I guess you could say it's the first Weeb stream right here on the Willinat channel. So, you know, a bit of novelty. People like novelty. I see, I mean, already we just started. We got 8 viewers. That's really good for me. So, any day now. Any day now. There we go. Stream. Okay, it should be downloaded now. There we go. Here it is. I mean, you know what? It just came to mind. Maybe I should, oh, it's opening up. Don't worry. I should get my iPad pulled up. Yo, here it is. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Okay, let me grab my iPad real quick. Oh, actually, also, let me make sure that I just realized it's going to, for the screen thing, it's going to show the window as well. I need to, hold on, let me see if I can make the taskbar go away. Actually, I have a better idea. Why don't I instead use the window? There we go. Now I'll hide the screen and open the window. There we go. Now you guys can see just the game. Alright, I'm gonna pull up my iPad so I can read chat and we'll get right into this. You may wonder why I'm not using my normal headphones and using my earbuds instead. It's because my headset is dead. It was slain from too much usage. So, okay, we'll be starting momentarily. I guess individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Anti-beta. Live playback is not supported on this client. Well, I can fix that. Wait. Where's the option to? What the? This is strange. I don't want the mobile client. Hold on. Well, playing Doki Doki Literature, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, everyone, and your consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. Very disturbing, eh? Okay, can you guys hear the game? It will not let me pull up the... Okay, it's not letting me pull up... Okay, let me use my phone instead, actually. What the heck is this? What do you mean, what the heck is this? You know exactly what this is. Hold up. Okay, good thing you guys hear it. App on my phone so I can read the chat. Hat Crew Clock. Yo, we got all the Hat Crew saved viewers here. You know it's a good stream if we got Lonely Homo here. There we go. Now we got the chat. Alright, let's get into this. Doki Doki Literature Club. Time to ascend the Weeb. Does it walk in? Oh, what does this game have? Please enter your name. Alright, chat. What should I call myself? Check your iPad Pro. Pretty pog. Yourself some booba. So we got two options. Booba love. So pretty. Okay. We got two people negotiating in the chat. So, wait. Sayori. Is that an alt of, NT beta? Let's do what, what's his name? Let's do what Rob Top's suggesting. Here you go, Scrupia. Wait. Hey! Don't ask me to do a female voices. I can't do that. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori. My neighbor. Sorry. Yeah, Sayori. Guys, if I pronounce the name wrong, please don't get mad. My neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but during high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me out like this, I'd almost feel better off running away. And yeah, it does begin. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sora catch up to me. Aha! I overslept again! But I caught you. I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I think it's your message, Lonely. Oh, what the? The game is... Who's Biju Meeks or Mikes? That's mean. Screw me. So you can read, pronounce Romanji. I can't. Well, people stare at you for acting weird. I don't think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with the other students making their daily commute. Bro, that's like the description says. This is like a high schooler's, or if you're an NT beta, a middle schooler's, dream. By the way, Scrupia, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Hey, that's not true! You told me you want to join a club this year! You need to replace Doki. Oh, okay. Did I? I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of made a conversation where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content on getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Well, I mean, you're a pretty fortunate man to have someone who cares about you so much. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize and life skills before college. Man, I think the closest I ever had a relationship like this was with my middle school best friend. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll take a look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. So dumb. What are you talking about, Hacked? Yay! Why not let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Man, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess her seeing so much about... I guess seeing her worry about me so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. They'll expose your real name, though. Oh, my real name? You mean, yeah, my real name. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. She already wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ah, yes, typical high school weeb. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing. Wait, I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you sitting in here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. SPG says, yeah. This is a real life girl. Yes, SPG at Weeb stream. That's a true poggers moment. You don't need to wait up for me if anything that's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I am going to your club. Meaning. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Oh, I see. And isn't Monica the president? Hashtag poggers indeed. Oh. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who crossed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Dang, man. Sir. He is brutal. I mean, of course, this is also, yeah, this isn't real, but... Monica's the person that starts the vice. Okay. All lazy wants some... makes people watch them play a virtual novel that you barely put... Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club we started bringing a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just cunning as to have planned all this out. I let her a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! The baby reference in Doki Doki Literature Club confirmed. This is the first time that's not lagging. What? Really? Yo, let's go! No, the women really want me to play Super Mario Galaxy. You know, if your crush rejects you and you play Super Mario Galaxy, she's missing out. She's missing out on the real deal. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. By your standards. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used to third year classes and activities. I'm drowning as you 100% every year. Well, I mean, you do say you're a bit confused. I don't know. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Oh, just girl 1? Isn't this Natsuki? You show passion for Galaxy, you feel... Yeah! You know, Galaxy is... Like, I know I say this all the time, but Galaxy really is the greatest Mario game ever made. Good boy Sharps. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh boy, we're like... Man, and they always said that girls have the cooties? Way to kill the atmosphere. Scroopy. I swear I can't pronounce this name right. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'd agree. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Fake girls can't be charmed. Well, I mean, unless they're programmed to be. Hack speaks truth. And fake girls unaware. Yes, that's a fact. If she doesn't like Super Mario Galaxy, then she's not a keeper. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly. Oh, sorry. I wish they had said that she was whispering that. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Wait, she's Yuri. Don't say things like that. What are you going to do? Program 2? Well, I don't know yet. I'm just getting into this. Well, wait. Oh, because none of them know what Super Mario Galaxy is. I guess I have to end the stream now, guys. I can't believe none of them are worth keeping. I'm just kidding. Self-updating wife. Yuri, who keeps it... Well, actually, that's a fact. Yuri, who keeps it comparatively mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Why do they look so similar? Except, of course, Monica... I now see why Monica is Hacker Sage's favorite. Breasties. It's great to see you again, Scropia? Oh boy. The Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down with me, Scroopea. We made a room for you on the table. So you can sit next to me or Monica. I hear breskies. Monica's way real people don't have pink hair. Well, I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. But how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Honestly, no. I think, well, I'm too early into the game to make an accurate judgment, but there's something about Yuri that I kind of like. Making the Monica X Super Mario Galaxy mod? Probably. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. It hacks send that over K6. Okay, so are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Ah! Super Monica Galaxy. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. So cute! I have no idea we're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full as she's already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Wait, Rob Top, do you know how to mod Galaxy? I can't help but notice her sneaking glares in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. I'm getting the voices from. I mean, I'm not really voicing it much. You probably notice a slight change in my voice when I'm speaking. I'm trying my best to give voices to characters, but I'm not a voice actor, okay? What are you thinking? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sorry, said. Well, maybe. Oh boy, here we go. But not for you. You dummy! Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teacup next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After that, doesn't the hot tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Yeah, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Man. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. We're not go for the Monica ending. Please, so she will break up the girls. Will we make this video go popular? Nope. Nobody's ever gone for the Monica ending. Well, we'll have to see. Well, T and... It's most simple thing. Well, we'll see. I mean, how long is this game? Do you guys know? Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was particularly dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here. So, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. So I think what I'm going to try to do is, when I'm talking as me, I'm going to try to speak my normal voice, and when I'm talking as one of the female characters, I'm going to try to raise the pitch of my voice. We'll make sure that you feel right here at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for you. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. Long fish, non-stop. I mean, 5 to 6 hour Willinat stream confirmed? I don't know. I could, potentially, but... To be honest, I can't stand all the politics on the major clubs. Oh boy, politics. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. You know, I'm kind of the same way. I'd rather be the leader of my own club than to be a leader of a major club. Or, like, you could take the term club and use it in any sort of leadership position, like start my own business or be the leader of my own clan in Clash of Clans. Bonk politics. Oh, I don't have a bonk command. But I do have Streamlabs bought, and I have a big series of commands. I gotta remember. I don't remember the commands actually, because nobody ever uses them. But I know there's one. If you do, oh, shoot, actually, I forget. I think Hacker Seed might know, or if not, I can look them up if anyone wants to know. And if it encourages them to get into literature, well, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a good leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested. Maybe not very interested. Not many people are interested in pulling out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there's a hi command. There's no raid command. But I see they changed the Streamlabs logo. But if it makes school events like the festival that much more important, I'm confident that we can already grow this club before we even graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe because they were also delighted to have a new member join. Well, I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Scroopy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Streamlabs' epic waifu. I do know what SRP is. Don't, manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not so much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh. Ah yes, classic empathy. Crap, he knows. Hey, I'm 16, Rob Cobb. I'm not as inexperienced as you. Well, okay, that's a bad thing to say. I'm gonna eat those words. I'm not as oblivious as you think I am. Okay. I'm doing the commands myself. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the tim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. Ah, yes. Kind of like how I like to think up worlds that take a while to complex. You said... You're 16. I am 16. I mean, I probably look older, but I'm 16. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a boring world is equally impressive. Well, I kind of agree. You know, that's one of the nice things about people. We have creative minds and we're able to literally create our own worlds. You didn't really miss much, just a sort of an introduction, Hack. Here he goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. You seem so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up, she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at a minimal level. That's right, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, or for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think or takes you into the world, then I can't really put it down. Just the real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Right, okay. You'll have to remind me, because usually my mind goes off of these things, but yeah, just tell me. Alright, did you just send me a Discord message? Oh no, I'm just... Is he looking to woo? Well, I don't know if you heard what I said. Yuri might be my waifu, but I don't know for sure. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Nasuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give that back. Your biggest breasties. I feel like I can't quite tell actually. I mean, I think maybe Yuri's a little bit bigger, but I think it's more her personality, because she's supposed to be the mature one, and I think they said she's the smartest one as well. And you know, despite me liking short girls, like I like those traits as well. Still, Natsumi has the sauce. And then again, I mean, I think Natsumi is the one with the pink hair. She's the shortest one, and I do like short girls. They all seem to have some sort of traits that I like. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sittles up behind Nasuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. Oh, cute! Well, leave it to me to disagree. Nasuki, you write down your own poems. Is autistic? Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, a little autism doesn't hurt. I'm also autistic. And that's not a joke. I'm on the autism spectrum. I'm just on the high functioning end, so I get a intelligence boost, and I'm not like, well, I'm sure you guys know. I mean, I guess that's why sometimes I struggle to speak on stream. Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Autism is very broad. Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, autism is getting more and more broad. That's why there's different scales, or there's a whole spectrum. No! Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Excuse me. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You know, I've actually done that. I've written poems personally. I think you said it. I also said it on one of Hacker's Sage streams. I think it was the April Fool's stream when he was playing FNAF. We talked about autism a bit. You must be open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you can share some of your work. You said an example will help Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nasuki looked quizzically at Monica. Quizzically. Yo, what's up, Venom Vortex? You have arrived. Let's go. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. It just occurred to me. Where's NT Beta? He's the one that really wanted this. I'm not seeing him chat. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond with the club. Isn't that right, Scrippy? Monica smiles very warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I don't like what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Before I stare back at me with dejected eyes. What? I'm sorry. I thought. Scroopy. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Ah, yes. The classic blunder. Oh, he's supposed to make a clear-headed this. That's writing poems is the person you need in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Man, you know, The description really doesn't lie. I could, if this happened to me, I don't know. I'd probably die. Yes, I'm so happy! And then there's the thing about Sayori as well, back to what I was saying about choosing the best waifu. Like, Sayori is that best friend type, and I like that trait. Yuri is the mature and smart type, and I like that. Monica is the leadership type, and I'm also a leader. And then, I guess, who's the other? Natsuki? I guess she's the cute type. They all, like, it's sort of like, take all of my preferences and put them into 4 different girls. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really did just come for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Look at smart, talented, movie, and a lover. Oh, thanks, I guess. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Whoever I would end up with, they'd have to be a switch as well. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Writing a poem to bring into the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Scroopy, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I mean, if the game makes me write, then I gotta go beyond mediocre. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Natsuki is Tissundra. I thought, you know, I kind of wonder what exactly is a Tissundra. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey, Scroopy, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. While I'm really happy spending every day after school in a literature club, perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Perhaps. Who knows? I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and sure good fortune will find me. I guess this starts writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your poem will like. Well, I guess that's so far that's gonna be Yuri, so let's see. And that doesn't give me the entire freedom to write what I want, so I guess I have to choose words. Let's see. Incapable, sweet, uncanny, rainbow, pop-up, intellectual. What word is best for rhyming? I'm gonna go with hope. Socks. Family, lazy, vanilla dance, melody. Well, man, now we gotta decide on the words. This is. I'm gonna go with smile. No, I mean I think any guy likes a good girl's smile. Games, candy, jumpy, ocean, incongruent, calm, tears. I'm gonna go with calm. Cry, boop, sorry, boop. Sticky, nimble, marriage, promise, anime, pleasure. Well, I know I want to get married someday, so. Essence, flee, anger, analysis, pickle, extreme. Well, I just realized it wants me to pick words that I think for my favorite. I'm just picking words that I feel represent myself or the things I look for in a girl. So, I guess I mean it's gotta be based on my own decision, I guess, because of course I'm just getting started, so I might not have the right idea. Essence, flee, anger, analysis, fickle, extreme, adventure, disoriented, focus, clouds. Why does this sound like Sayori? I'm gonna go with I'll pick analysis. Romance, kitty, despise, captive, variance, disaster, disarray, kawaii, marshmallow, pink. Shame, unrestrained, mouse, holiday, rose, sugar, flower. Mouse, gummy rat. Oh, yeah, I mean, it looks like Sayori's getting the attention here. Let's see. Man, that's a hard choice. I'm gonna have to go with what's melon? I don't know what that is, so I guess maybe unrestrained. Secretive, love, validity, excitement, unstable, massacre, envy, infinite, forgiving, dream. Let's see. Well, I mean, I have dreams. I also want like love. Let's see. I'm gonna go with eternity because whoever I'm with, I want to be with them forever. I don't want. That's why I'm so skeptical about who I choose to be. Like, not just for previous game, but in real life. Like, it's one thing to get a girlfriend, but it's another thing to choose who I end up marrying. I don't want to get a divorce. Desire, sunny, milk, strawberry, frightening, cheeks, whistle, contamination, puppy, laugh. Well, you know what to say. Well, yeah, well, this is... You know how I am. I'm kind of a deep thinker, Hacks. Can't rush art. Exactly. Cheeks. Whistle, contamination, puppy, laugh. What do I have desire? Best, cute, comfort, joy, fear, agonizing, fireflies, bunny, imagination, ribbon. I like cute. Just do any horror faces for Yuri. Well, have I seen any horror faces? Let's see, headphones, cheer, nightgown, prayer, fester, jump, climax, ambient, climax, bubbles. And I'm Christian, but I don't know how much I really believe. I don't know. I'm gonna do cheer. Vivius, dazzle, swimsuit, vertigo, amazing, feather, fluffy, precious, bliss, existence, wonderful, heartbeat, shopping, charm, pop, explode. Bliss. Hair, clumsy, pain, wrath, infallible, fantasy, vivid, extraordinary, universe, sensation. Hero of the universe. Memories, landscape, warm, death, pout, scars, entropy, playground, dark, crimson. I mean, I think I found the Yuri phrase. Memories for sure. Very important. Lust. I mean, I know I do have my fair share of lust, but definitely not misery. Alright, let's see. Oh, I mean, because I think lust is usually just sexual desire, and that's... I mean, everyone has some of it, so... Sunset. sadness, hurt, starscape, shiny, vibrant, loud, embrace, Valentine, treasure. Man. Valentine. Heaven sent Doki Doki. What does Doki Doki mean? It's not a Japanese word. It sounds Japanese. That's definitely Sayori. Well, I don't know. Well, okay, maybe it's not heard right now, but I know because NT Beta has told me about the end or whatever, one of the possible endings. Together, or we're bouncing for an unlucky break. For sure. Party, depression, journey, chocolate after. I mean, it's gotta have something that's fun, right? Hi again, Scroopy. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Ha ha ha. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was last one coming, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Scroopy. I wasn't too overwhelming for a commitment of you, making you dive headfirst into the literature club when you're not even accustomed to it. He's literally a heartbeat. Oh, come on! Like he deserves me. Oh, come on! Like he deserves me slack. Sayori told me that he didn't even want you to join the club. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! I mean, I guess technically it is. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Scroopy always gives it her best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori. That's because your room is always so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Heartbeat panic. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'm gonna be a little jealous. How come? You and Scribbler can be good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, come on. You ain't even brought you something today, you know? Wait, what? Wait, Sayori? At me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? What is it? Never mind. Sayori makes it like a big deal. It really isn't. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Since, you know, I guess it needs up to me to wreck your situation. Hey, don't worry about it. No, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice history is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't be if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in your bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. I'll pick out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is how is this girl actually being so cute? She even picked out a book I'd like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Oh, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already burnt in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. Man, it looks like no one wanted to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related to myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'll probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. pog moment. Probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing everyone something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will ever come to the first place if it's a literature event. So, So it's more important to figure out how people show up in the first place, you know? What are you talking about? and after they come, we can do the thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare here deliberating it like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes? Good thinking. Nasuki would love to do that. You're right. Nasuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work on the details for the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. We should talk more. You know, you really should. I like seeing an active chat, and I feel really good about this stream today. It's doing really well considering most of my streams as of recently have been doing not too good. They've been kind of low on viewers, and today and I've been really enjoying this game too. I like seeing the story fold out. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up getting my keep on most things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa, yeah. Ooh, wait, what is that? What's that? What even is this sound? Ooh, I open my face to find Sayori's face. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. So this isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? After you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Watch Adventure Time right now. Yo, pretty pog. Adventure Time pog moment. I glance over my shoulder and see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Look out for me better, you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out here. Well, I thought it was just her normal hairstyle. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Bro, if a girl actually lets you do that, then she's the keeper. I mean, I had this best friend in middle school that I thought maybe liked me back, but I guess I think she let me touch her hair once, but I don't remember. It was a while ago. I sent you a meme what that sound effect is. What sound effect? Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your brow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste in your collar right there. I try to wipe out the same with my finger. But nobody would notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie! You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I set the blazer from the bottom. Don't you see how much better? Don't you see how much better it looks? Don't change your mind. Oh wow, there's a change of perspective. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. If you're weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Or if you ever buttoned it. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sierra's blazer buttoned up like this? I left for somewhere phone died. Oh heck, you just missed out on epic word. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of... Oh, I'm knocking the door. Yes. I'm back. Mama almost walked in. Well, I mean, what's the problem? The HUD. Well, what do you? She's gonna think that you're her. Oh, we almost got 10 likes. Oh, we got 11 likes actually. Yo, pretty pog. A little bit, check back up. Then we're to explain. Well, just tell her your friend's streaming a Weeb game. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else. Anyone else would anyway. Well, I mean, that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Gee. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a bit earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. What's a deal? I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we thought. Taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems you wrote now? Oh, perfect. Yay! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel so enthusiastic, but Sayori still tries to achieve her poem. By the way, do you remember? Did you write the poem last night? Yeah. The relaxation ends. I can't believe I could do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers with a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh boy. Wow, I don't know about hentai, but it's Pogger's game. Pogger's Weeb game. Alright, let's see. I mean, I think if I was in this situation, I'd probably show it to Sayori, because I would already have a bond with Sayori, so definitely feel most comfortable showing it to Sayori first. She's my good friend after all, best friend if anything. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Scooby. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion is to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's a part of it. I think you understand you better a lot more than a lot of other people, you know. No, Jide's not with me, but Jide could come to the stream if you ping him a million times on Discord and tell him to come to the Weeb stream. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a scribbled poem. Nice to feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sarah hugs the sheet of paper against her chest. Man, Sayori's definitely waifu material in my opinion. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy you wrote one. It just reminds me how I'm really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm staying in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said, man, I've been trying to do this voice acting for an hour now, and it's making my throat a little... It's like I said before, screw pay, something only real good people do. We'll set up a bot. I mean, okay. Whatever you do, AG. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. I mean, how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on that one then. Yay! Now, you read a poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Everyone says that. See about that. Dear sunshine, the way you go up at my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori? Hey, Sayori? This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until the morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least makes me feel a little better about myself. Lag goes on, but wait. Did it lag for a moment? Hopefully it was a short lag. It would be sad if it was lagging big. I mean, then again, a game like this isn't too big of a deal if it lags for a moment. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Oh yeah. I don't mean to say like it was a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. But you were late to school. It's bad to skip. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Rug Pog. Weeb, are you a weeder? Well, I mean, maybe I'm a little bit of a weeb. Just a little bit, though. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, I guess now I'll go to Yuri. You're gonna be like, Yuri stares at the poem. I'm gonna pass him after finish reading. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I'm just gonna put my thoughts into words. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Well, yes. I'm just making sure. I guess I might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Your bears your face. Definitely seems like submissive behavior, in my opinion. I can't really help but notice several events. I couldn't help but notice there's been several minutes that we haven't really got anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I admit that myself, I gotta learn to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they fit two words together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can blame for. There are so many different writing skills that needs to go into a simple poem. Not just finding them, building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Ready for a moment? Oh, that's okay. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. This week can be a bit biased, though. Biased? Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't talk about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not even sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Your smiles generally as if it was an opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening green hue of the future. I bathe, calming breeze air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible habit. Oh man, that's what? I wasn't that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read the script very often. But I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even if it's still short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. So, gotta go bye. Good luck, Pog. Alright, well. That's why I wasn't really reading the message. He was kind of spamming. But I really liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Scroopy. Really? I must have totally missed that point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work, just like I have with my poems. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. I've also done that with music. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oh, I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Mitsuki next. Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. Must be not cute enough for your taste. Do you? I see how she is. Maybe not quite waifu material. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Oh, you're not gonna like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, horses can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It's decent. I mean, at least there's one rhyme. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks I'm right. It has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Yo, welcome back, hackers. Hey! So people don't even take my writing seriously. But that isn't the point of the poems for people to... isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Yeah, very, very hard hitting. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can really be disheartening. I decided to write about it. Scheduling extreme? Alright, pretty pog. Yeah, I understand. But the other thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. So like I set this up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I'll figure out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it's meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to hear with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Mitsuki's feeling proud of I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? It's not like I have any other options. Been lurking? Well, I guess lurking's better than not being here at all, but I do like the chat moving. And not like spam move, but you know, I like conversation. Hi, Scroopy. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Or, of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Ah ha ha ha. Don't worry, Scroopy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier. That's the sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I heard him mark on my poem. Spam equals on pog. Indeed. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sierra would like. Indeed. Is that so? You say you and Sierra are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sierra let's say Ori and I are actually really different. Well, in that case, maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like sounds like the two of you really care about each other. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. Weeb pog. Pog. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Yuri's handwriting has that kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, who would know? NT Beta. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Actually, no, NT Beta is he's the emo kind of person, but I'm referring to who would know Sayori. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot too. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might feel a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Icarus is at the booby street. Oh, you're right. I just realized Icarus, out of all people, is here. I wasn't really paying attention to the names too much. I was just reading the messages. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Everyone says they're not good. Every single person says they're not good. Yo, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright, this is a bit longer one. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction in the spackle. The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. My parents sighed for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorching with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole that wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Reaching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Pog. Yes, sir. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Well, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some sort of Infinity reason? I probably said that word wrong. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An infinity? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's always coming on strongly. Even after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to go somewhere, to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think of it like this: if you keep your pen in the same spot too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. My advice for today: thanks for listening. What if you have no ideas? Guess that's everyone. I got you on the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their retrospective poems. As they read in tandem and watch them express each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in expression and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out as nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Screwpay did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions from my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Screwpay liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Scroopy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? You fooling yourself? No. I thought I was fooling myself. I would simply go out of my way to make everything over cutesy. Ooh! Is everyone okay? And I just walks away. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs actually. That's 6. I can't even speak. Nasuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. They both girls turned to me as if they didn't know I was just standing there. Scrumpy! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could govern herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then we wouldn't have this in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Scroopy. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's no way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Scroopy? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about the writing. Whomever I agree with, they probably think of more highly. I have a choice to make. I'm gonna have to help out. Drawing out the words ahead in my mouth. Let's not turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive I can't bring myself to say it here. Sayori? Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How about you keep fighting where you know you're how do you two keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? Scroopy? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's so unfair of others to interject her own feelings into our own conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes you. Stop! Nasuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Nasuki's poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings of just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Nasuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that, and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori? Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Nasuki sits down with a blank expression on her face during it. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Asked her to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. This is kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica sweetly smiles at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make her a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel sharing your poems? It's a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Scroopy, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk. It was neat. A neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Do I learn more about this kind of poems everyone likes? My luck, that means I could at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I mounted myself a newfound determination. Screw pie? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori has spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I'm already... Sayori? What happened earlier? Yeah, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, is that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Screwpay, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you along with everyone is what makes you the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is gonna be so much fun. Sorry, still doesn't count the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Let's see what the future holds, Sayori. I say her on the shoulder. I say that more to myself. I say that more to myself than her, but see, to you, Sayori, as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. There we go again. Poetry number 2. So how long have we been live for? Alright, about an hour and a half now. Nightgown, sunset, uncontrollable, fun, hurt, no one who can see. What's on my mind? Look, candy. Oh, let's see. Is my silence causing the stream to be less interesting? I'm kind of just acting like, you know, I think a situation like this, you'd be thinking to yourself. man, I saw the melody. Passion? It looks like Sayori might actually be the one. Comfort. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable over here in the past days. Into the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Scroopy! Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hey, I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always simple things with you. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, sorry? Why that? All of a sudden. No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sorry never retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall. Aha! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had the money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. You're not hungry and wanted to just take a walk. You plan to conveniently forget to spend all your money and I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. It's the also easy with an option. Well, looks like you're pretty smart. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha. You're suddenly giggles. I didn't know that she was listening in. Fish in the book as always. Wasn't listening. I wasn't listening to anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell Scroopy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like a Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling that mischievous list like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got to observe my book. I like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad not to accept the revolution. Oh my gosh, did they make a Nintendo Wii reference? Retribution. Still coming from you, Silvery. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us in there. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told the guy she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. You wouldn't have to come here for the cup. You wouldn't have come here for the cupcakes. So not the trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit. Come on, give me more credit than that, sorry. What? Gah! Somebody starts her in the face and tumbled under her desk. Ow! What was? A cookie? She wrapped a cookie wrapped in plastic. Sorry, glances around. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, restitution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give that to you. Then I heard you had a blah about cupcakes, so I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Here, hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Maybe I'd kind of be like that, but at the same time, I think it's kind of cute. Sorry rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes the big bite. So good. Lily claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my... Oh no. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot. You don't shovel one cookie. She gets mad of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I give you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. She gets out of her way. Shiori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Shiori. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Shiori off her. Shiori suddenly gets down and take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Seriously, just do that? That's her mouthful. Shiori trots off to his safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Shiori? Natsuki got in the room. Monica's in the club room. Ugh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Natsuki, of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Ah, I see. You don't think she has a... I would be surprised. More desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me! Oh, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. Oh, they can chat again? Oh, hey, welcome back, Lonely Fubuki? Fubuki. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. It's been a little, slow towards the later end of the stream, but, you know, I'm still going. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose to go over her boyfriend after all. You're still strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. That's okay. I mean, if you don't want to chat, I'm not gonna force you to. Although I do like seeing the chat move. I'm just trying, making my way. Has the stream been lagging at all? It seems my Wi-Fi's down a little bit. My last period today was study hall. Oh shoot. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Oh, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! Have you some stuff? Alright, well, that's you. That sounds cool. Oh, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Scroopy. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean to put any pressure on you like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love to get the chance to share something once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out a serious mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Shiori somehow finds herself finishing her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappears in her closet. Scroopy! Shiori suddenly comes up to me. I was gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? Supplies? For what? What for? You know the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were making some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Oh, are you going with Scroopy to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. But how do you go with him? Ah, well, I wanted to go. So much fun. Oh, here we go. So much fun exploring empty classroom stuff. I've been looking the whole time. Well, I mean, it has been saying I've been kind of sitting around an average 3 viewers in this last hour or so. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if I can find the poster paper too, okay? Okay. Really ready, Scroopy? Yeah, let's go. Well, let's go. Shiori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Shiori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm talking to a kid in the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure. Oh boy, my voice. I am kind of I feel like I'm voicing the characters wrong now, but I think you guys can keep up the story. I'm not sure how you would even make a bit out of literature. Hey, me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Scroopy. You're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. You say the lines of the poem like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, feeling its clinging roots, carelessly finding the joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, I look in every direction. The once prosperous field before me is a barren wasteland." Like that. Pog. Frog pog. Pog frog frog pog. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's possible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You mean? I'm working super hard on this, you know? Oh, I know. I just meant it's pretty an ordinary contrast to your. Oh, it looks like he's saying some work to yourself. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess it means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, I'm so excited. This is gonna be so much fun. Sayori shows herself in the hallway again. Hey, Scroopy, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent some Sayori like this. And then she hasn't changed one bit. She's talking about a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Pretty nostalgic feeling for me. Well, you know, I think that's a pretty good thing. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. It's been a much sort of feeling I had forgotten in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. So this music? What about the music? Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. Oh, it just occurred to me. I had the volume all the way up. It's not too quiet, is it? Like, you guys can hear me, right? It's the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. So we should pulling up various crayons into the box, reading the color names. All right, this one down. Oh, this one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find them. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Sorry, but bends over and distracts her right into the shelf. Oh, I sort of know what that's like. It's the floor and the crayons fell over a lap. Oh! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly lifts her hand from her forehead. Gently brushes her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. So huge mark on the center of her forehead. I'm starting to form as well. Man, this is really gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Scroopy. Where we didn't find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even whistling from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? Right back, okay? Oh, okay. I put Sayori on her shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since I'll be using an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one. Well, here's a new music. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other one to clumsily scoop crayons into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hands her a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cup and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? I places the bottle against her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. You cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good. Hey, Screwpay. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how I used to play outside all the time? I always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing into the things that you did. But sometimes when I tried to do the things I couldn't, I'd get hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. You would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blame yourself and you were getting afraid of being in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, don't you remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out to you in the closet, you probably would have hit your head. Screwpay, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even if I'm just being clumsy. You're a real sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time, but I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Screwpay? I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm lost to myself? There's no telling where we could end for college after that. So it wouldn't be for me, promise. But, well, I hope so. If I'm already right, can't imagine ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside when I see her deep into it like this. It makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to wear a Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I head under my bangs. Sarah hops to her feet. Ah! She cuts her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast that you're hurting yourself. Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try how to bump without much success. In a moment, we're back in the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was about to get started sharing our poems. Yes, Sayori, your forehead. Just fine, don't worry about it. I was pouring the crayons I spent before into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything you needed? Uh-huh, we have it right. Eh? Sayori finally got around herself. Oh, I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Aha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Screwpay. Well, Sayori, I'm trying to come with an excuse for a story. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Yes, I should grab mine. Make sure the crayon box is closed tightly and return to my seat. I'm gonna take a moment to read the chat. I mean, I have been reading it, but like not really responding to it. Well, I don't really know what to say. Well, I guess kind of commenting on the story. I want to save the game real quick. All right, game saved. Oh man, this is only the first time playing it. It's already kind of a. It's had some emotional bits like that. She said it was made by mostly one guy, so if I were to assume, this is probably a guy's love fantasy. Screw pie. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. Can't believe you haven't done this before. I mean, you're the only one who feels this way. So, no way. Not even Nasuki. Well, I guess Nasuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. I don't think it's that. Well, what do you mean? Well, I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Whoa. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? You tell me make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what we're saying is I can feel more feelings though through you than I thought myself. Well, yeah, I mean it's ren.py, which is literally the file extension for Python. Well, I guess we have that weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? But I passed Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. That's when a pencil between her hands. Hey, Screw Pie, will you give me your poem? I don't want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Heh. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. 6. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pencil she dropped. But being initiative or surrounded, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up a broken pencil. The coach is behind her to support herself, knees shaking. Well, I mean, I can see, tell me why I'm pretty sure you guys should all imagine where this would be going. A little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. A ren.py stream? I mean, I don't know how that would work, but I mean, if Crusade knows, so pretty pog. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no such time to waste. I put my bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deep and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave that hide my nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My friend's shelf could use some more. My friends through the locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull up from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling, but they're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. I tried my best to keep up with the rhythm. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe just because I'm just being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You gotta be pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sounds like words a certain someone in the chat has told me in the past. Like yesterday. Sarah's always been about reading something about getting upset with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if it's been one of those times. I'm seeing the passion aspects to help me to be pessimistic. Do Monica next. Hi again, Scroopy. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not gonna be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. And that's all on you, Hud. It's like I said earlier. I'd say I'm maybe partially a weeb. Like I'm not. I don't know how I would describe it for myself. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. It's pretty good. It makes you think of Sayori and the other ones that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm just teasing. Well, I mean, Huditz is one of my friends, and yeah, so he wants to be supportive. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Nasuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. It's not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I don't really mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. You're playing it with a chalkboard on a turntable and playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Hahaha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where and how space words can totally change through the poem. It's almost like magic. So the way I wrote the lines really short, makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still kind of hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking a person what about isn't the right question. A poem could be abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save the game. You never know when you might change your mind. Ah yes, breaking the fourth wall. Something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Right, I think Monica knows a little something none of us know. I mean none of us. Well, it's not really worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? What? Well, I think it's on train wreck. I'll take that as a win. Monica's so smart. She's ascended beyond all the other characters. And I get a feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Well, that still recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing, maybe it'll be me someday. That's, something tells me this, you missed the point. I think of it, she's the only person who wrote you she's kind of wrote you a series poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess being friends with her for so long, you might be on some wavelength. But you've never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, honestly, how can someone be so, fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around the dead weight. Ugh, that's unnecessary. But come to think of it, this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other, and, in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing voice is my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so it's probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talked about spiders. What if her friends start like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross, and the world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah, I think we found the child in the room. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. It's just warming up. I hope you don't think that's the best I could do. Oh, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can express complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject poem is an ignorant... Anyone who is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid to tell other people. Something that you're afraid to tell people. Something you're afraid if people found out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if somebody likes something as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely... Well, okay, I'm seeing that my initial judgment is completely contradictory to your actual thinking. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can relate too. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I wouldn't want people to think. I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna make a good one for tomorrow too, so you should look out for it. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Gruppe. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I read them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need people to like them or anything. Yuri? I'm sorry for being blunt, but I think you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I probably would just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid of a little more daring. That force can go a long way. Don't feel like your brain is a bunch of gears, turning a bunch of gears. Feel your mind wander through your feelings, and write down what you see and hear. That's one way to truly be to see into your mind. a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is a poem you wrote for today. Your nods and timidly has your poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, for the first time I noticed the strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that raccoon is fed will always come back for more. Yet, the exciting beauty, or the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoons an urge. The moon's... You gotta go, yeah, Hackcoat Street's going live soon, it's okay. I mean, we're getting to the end of the stream anyway, so... The moon increments its phase and effects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions to a new satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've got quite used to seeing each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more and frequently, and so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feel myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using my poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it for face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write about that? Also, about someone being ridiculed for such a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. You know, that's a fact. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, it seemed like the type of person, like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't embraced my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit much now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today. Everyone can come sit at the front of the room. It's about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really talk about something Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Let's end up embarrassing yourself instead of getting new members. You gotta go. Yeah, your stream's about to start, Hacks. I'll be at your stream shortly. Peace, Hack Crusade. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna be keeping it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sir Yori's been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you could hear about it. We're going to be performing. Performing? But, Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Sayori's putting on all the posters in case anyone has to prepare ahead of time. Hey, Sayori, who's been calling the poster, holds it out for everyone to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it was that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that time Natsuki and Yuri who never shared their poems with anyone a couple days ago? So let's ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I think we should give it our best. We're the ones responsible for the fate of this club. We'll start the event and each put on a good performance. We'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's those reasons we're all in this club anyway. Don't you want to share it with others? To inspire them to find the same things that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes sitting in a room for 2 minutes to recite a poem, then I know we can do it. Yuri remains silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. But I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Best we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around the room. Everyone else is like, expressing faces. I guess I have no choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, I'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Now, choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practice reciting them in front of you. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone be a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips to her notebook to the specific problem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is this simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was hoping this set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper on her hand, stands up. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she particularly refused to do this. Why is it all of a sudden she's putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens to Yuri when she gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident women. The poem is full of twists and turns and structures, and then she cremates with perfect timing. This must have been a rare glimpse of what the wearing fire keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances at her, as if she was bewildered. She bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after. I'm gonna give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We got caught so we were so caught off guard, we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Well, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror. You know, head in head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think too much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew about through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even screw pay like that. I guess that's a good sign. What does it even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be the other poems. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery doesn't work as well. They might need a little more force between them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you meant. That's, well, I've been practicing this sort of thing. Just impressing to it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick up a poem that challenges you a little more. Wait, hold on. Not much time for the festival, you know? Okay, now who's next? Asuki? Let me go before screw pay. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Wait, hold on. Okay. I thought my stream had ended for a sec. I thought my stream had ended for a moment, but no, it's still going. It's just the thing was acting weird. Sorry to interrupt. I feel like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let screw pay go. Lower everyone's standards a little before I do. That's Suki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. So I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Cast their eyes on me. Making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. So I'm not actually confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Sorry, it's not really good as everyone else's. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves you, Nasuki. Yeah. I'm going... She begrudgingly begins her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Nasuki takes a breath. While she starts reciting her poem, her sore outward attitude disappears a little. While while she's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if they're giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. He hops back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people? I'm doing it in front of the people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. Well, it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought it would be the other way around for me. Let's just show how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I'll have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem, enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets and let people know ahead of time what they're reciting. Jeez, I should probably be writing some other poem on the right site instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah yes, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. The festival's coming up, but try to write poems tomorrow as well. It's been really nice working. It's been really nice working. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be finished. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. You can do this. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. Still, I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll try my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. You two always go home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It's a little nice, though. Well, no, let's respond to that. It's okay, Scribbly, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go home. I'll come with Sayori once more. That's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking earlier how we get to, Sarah fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see you in the club like every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home with you together. I wouldn't ruin that just for you. You're so silly, Scroopy. You always think about me so much sometimes. Yuri would deserve if she wanted to, so... See, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. What's the point in speculating something that will never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. Can't wait for Sarah to care about me so much, but I want to respect and keep her happy too. And again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in all that time? Alright. Well, alright. I guess that's gonna do it for the stream. I know nobody's here, but that doesn't matter. We had a good stream. We started out strong, and I tried my best, and it was a good stream for someone who hasn't been streaming in a little while. Actually, it says I have one viewer, one who came back. Could actually be me. Like, me watching my phone, who knows. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the stream. thanks to everyone that did come, even though they're not here to hear me say it. And this is Willinat003, signing off.